Hello, JDs and Letterman. It is me, and I'm finally back. I know it's been a while, and now that I'm back, I'm actually gonna be uploading. But I would just want to thank you guys for the support on my older videos, like the ones made on a 7-year-old laptop with like terrible specs. Like 400 views on my second part, like that is crazy. And I just want to replicate that in these videos with just better frames, better graphics, better everything, okay? Like, you guys mean the world to me, and I would not be doing this without you guys. Like, truly, thank you so much. You don't need to subscribe. I just hope this makes your day a little bit better, or you enjoy this video a little bit more than you would. So, I'm not gonna waste your time. I just want to thank you guys so much, and let's just get into the video. Hello guys, it is me, Pico, and I'm just so hyped for this video, alright? But before we start, we need to set a few rules, okay? So rule number 1, I cannot use the same tower twice, okay? So if I get farm in my first loadout, I cannot use it again. Second rule, I cannot use any of my abilities, like power-ups, stuff like that, okay? I can't use any of those. And rule number 3, I need to get to level 200 by this video. As you guys can tell, I'm at level 199, okay? I just need to get a few more wins and then we're there, okay? So let's just get started. Let's open up Wheel of Names. I just gotta write the names down real quick. Hold on. This is editing Pico here, guys. That's why I sound tired. I forgot to mention that also the 4th rule is going to be that I have to place every single tower, like, in the loadout at least once. So if I get Accelerator, I'm not just going to use Accelerator. I have to place every single tower in my loadout, otherwise the round does not count as a win. If you guys can tell by how like the wheel just stops moving randomly, the video file like corrupted, so when I span the wheel it would not like appear on the video. So this is what it was like the entire time. It just didn't load. It didn't make sense. Sorry guys. But the towers I got were in my first game of this random loadout with Militant, Mercenary Base, Mortar, Ranger, and Necromancer. I decided to do a trio for some reason. I don't know, but my brain then was like, quads are too easy, let's do a trio. And this trio was good, let me say the least. Once we had loaded in, we decided to pick Space City. Space City is a very difficult map because it is a 2-lane map and also has mysteries, which is like 2 years old. Anyway, we decided to pick Space City and we decided to go with Fallen mode. And if you know anything about TDS, you would know Fallen mode is the hardest mode you can play. Once we had actually started the round, I decided to just save up for Militant, because Militant, if you didn't know, like a bit ago, got a very good buff. It used to be crap, and also replaced the John Tower, which everyone loved, including me, but now it's actually not that bad. For the first few waves, nothing really happened, so I'm just going to skip it to wave 16 for you guys. The only thing that happens is that the fact that I place Mercenary Base and someone plays a Golden Pyro. I'm just going to take a moment to talk about Mercenary Base. Like, Mercenary Base, I think it's a level 105th tower. It is so goddamn good. I kid you not, I placed Mercenary Base wave 10 maybe, and it carried through the entire game. Not just by itself, of course we had like, you know, accelerators and all that, but it was so good for getting up near the beginning and just killing all the weaker zombies. It was so good, especially the Grenader. So if you guys are gonna, like, if you guys are close to 150, I recommend just grinding out and just getting Mercenary Base. It is so good. It was wave 20, so that means the Fallens came out. The Fallens here did get shredded, but if you know anything, the Fallens suck. They're 180 HP, they're fast. The only way to really kill them is Accelerator, or like just heavy DPS, like lots of like minigunners or mortars or rangers, stuff like that. At the beginning of the round, we were sort of struggling because we didn't have any, like, a lot of DPS, but past wave 10 we were shredding, and we are still shredding now. As you can tell by the also accelerators, Mercenary Race, the Necromancer, the maxed out DJ, the Mortars. I was pretty confident we were winning this round. Wave 30 comes by and the tank gets absolutely shredded. Sorry tank, but... And then wave 40 comes and the Fallen King's here. The Fallen King fight, let's just say, was not so challenging. That's how we're gonna put it. It was quite easy because the Fallen King is supposed to be the hardest, like, main game mode boss. But realistically, with like 3 people and loadouts like this, it's as easy as Molten boss on like a solo. This time with the, like the wheel, it actually decided to work, like record properly, and the towers I got were Turret, Soldier, Ace Pilot. Okay, yeah, that's alright. Yeah, Ace Pilot's good. Sledger, yeah, okay. And Jester, yeah, okay. I'm happy with Jester. Now that I had equipped my wait, hold on. I equipped Hunter. I swear I'm dumb. It was Soldier, and I equipped Hunter. Sorry about that, guys. I only realized that literally just now, so. And in this game, I decided to go with a quad, just because I wasn't too confident with my loadout. Once we had loaded in, I decided to check my other teammates' loadouts, and yeah, his is okay, I guess. Yep, still good. Okay. So, TDS Gods decided to make me join under level 50 dudes. I mean, this is doable, right? Once me and my teammates have loaded in, I waited for them to decide. They first picked Fallen, and I was like, no shot we beat that, so I voted for Intermediate. And fun fact about me, I've never beaten Intermediate mode before. I know it came out like a month ago, but I haven't been playing TDS whatsoever, and I didn't know Intermediate mode was out until like a couple days ago. So, sorry guys about that. My first thought for the tower I should place was Ace Pilot, because if you didn't know, literally everybody in hardcore uses Ace Pilot as early defense. Because it's just like a good tower, and it's hella underrated, even though it's used like constantly. The good thing about having lower level teammates is the fact that they don't have super expensive towers. Like in the first 2 waves we had Ace Pilot, a Soldier, and a Sniper. On wave 7, the Ghoul spawned. The Ghoul is a enemy, which you can't really see here, actually heals itself slowly over time. It's not like overpoweredly slowly, but if it were to leak, it would probably get full HP. But we shredded it somehow with basic towers. Around about here, there was a huge leak of enemies just like walking along our path. We somehow did eventually kill them, but they did go quite far along our path. It was really thanks to Ace Pilot and Military Base for killing them.
Other than that little hiccup, we sort of just destroyed the rest of the game. Like, there was nothing that really made it past the line of snipers. We were actually going super well. In this game mode, instead of like regular 40 waves, I was actually surprised when I saw 30 waves, and the boss of this mode is Patient Zero. Patient Zero has 100,000 HP, and I think this mode was pretty much created just around him. It was like a crazy scientist that became whatever this thing is. He has quite a few abilities like throwing potions at road enemies and stunning, just like any other boss in TDS, just stun abuses as per usual. Other than this constant spamming of Patient Zero, we actually beat him, and his death animation is sort of funny, he just falls over. But that was our second game done and another victory. But for this next game, it was different. I was up for the challenge of doing a solo, but I wasn't going to pick my loadout, nor the game mode I was actually going to play. So I could get Paintballer, Soldier, Scout, and I don't know, something crappy, and then have to do Nuclear event. Once again, the wheel of names decide to randomly stop while spinning. I don't know why this happens, and I don't know why it doesn't happen sometimes, but the towers I got were Freezer, Paintballer, Electroshocker, Accelerator, and Cowboy.
Damn.
The wheel decided to make me play Fallen. Sure, it isn't hardcore mode, but it also isn't Molten mode, and with this loadout, there's no shot of me winning, but I wanted to see how this loadout went. The one thing that isn't random about this loadout is that the fact that I can choose my map, and thankfully, I decided to choose Portland, so the struggle won't be as hard. For early defense, well, it's obvious. I just spammed level 2 Cowboys and Electroshocker.
My first loss
The only
for this
reason I
round
played an
was that
Electroshocker
we were
is
just
for
going
the
to
boss
lose
so
like
I can stun him
wave
and we can
14 or
just
13
shred like the hidden spam or something. But actually, I made it quite far and able to place good, like, actual defense. The only reason I actually lost was because of the tank, and I have never really like done solo Fallen just because it's like too much of a grudge with me. But when I actually did it, we got far on wave 30, and this was a random loadout as well. Well, a particularly good loadout, but still, I was quite surprised we made it to the tank. But we did end up losing. So that was our last round, guys. We had a pretty good win to lose ratio. Oh no. I'm level 199, guys. Now, guys, I'm level 200 in TDS. That will be the end of this video. More videos will be coming. I'm so excited to be back onto YouTube. But if you guys liked stuff like this, I do have a few other videos to watch. But they are on a crappy MacBook, so just be warned of that. But that's all, guys. Au revoir, my friends. Peace.
Sway.